We got the guy, Nirmal Massive Gosine, joining us this afternoon here at 103 FM. As you know, Chutney Soca Monarch Finals is in the air and it's going to happen this coming Saturday down at Skinner Park in San Fernando. So this entire week you can look out for all 11 finalists. They will be joining us here on the Road Mix exclusively, alright? Let me say good afternoon and welcome to the guy that has been burning up the media a lot these days. Good afternoon to you, Massive Gosine.
Good afternoon to you, brother Greg, and of course, good afternoon to the entire management and staff of 103 FM, to all your listening audience, and most importantly, to the people who made me into who I am today, the social media network. Of course, I know we're going live on the World Wide Web, so good afternoon. Good afternoon, of course, to FB, all the friends on Facebook. Good afternoon. Greg,
Massive Gosine.
Greg, before you ask me anything, brother, let me ask you, what have you looking so young now?
What have you looking so young? You need to get your rest, boy. Your night
rest
rest
is important.
Your night
Yes.
rest.
Yes.
Most important.
You sure you're not
This-
using Ole and thing
No,
on
no,
your
no,
face?
no, none of that.
I know Gyan using a lot of things in your face, you know.
This carnival season, actually, I've been partying less
Yes.
and resting more.
That's important.
That's the key. That's the key.
Rest
that's
up,
the
but
key.
make sure you're down there at CSM this coming
I will be there.
That's important.
I will be there.
Right, man.
Massive Gosine, what's up with you? I know over the last couple weeks, over the last few weeks, a lot of attention, still a lot of attention being focused around you with a song that you released about a month ago.
Yes, since
A
the
little more than
19th of December.
19, well, just a little over a month.
Yeah, just over, yes.
Right. Tell us what has been the experience like. I know you've been getting a lot of phone calls, all stations calling you, all newspaper houses calling you, all media networks calling you to get your comments. What is it like though, in terms of how did you actually deal with all of that happening
well-
concerning this project that you did?
Well, you know, to begin with, DJ Greg, I began writing that song on the 25th of September, which was my birthday.
Right.
Little did I knew that this song was going to be the biggest in Trinidad and Tobago, and it's spilling over now into other territories as we speak.
Right.
What I'll say though is that I had no expectation of it being where it is today, which is the biggest. However, when we released the video on the 19th of December 2017, on the next day, the very next day, the 18th of the 20th, sorry, of December 2017, I started seeing a lot of things happening in terms of social media. Social
Right.
media ran away with it. However, a couple of days after that, DJ Greg, I'm most grateful and I'm most thankful
Right.
to Minister Camille Robinson Regis
Right.
as she came forward and she condemned the song representing the PNM Ladies League. I was most grateful and thankful because the song just blew up.
Right.
And right after Senior Counsel Israel Khan, he came forward and condemned the song and told me to be a big man and pull the song. And I dealt with him with a media release, similar to what I did with Camille Robinson Regis. So what I was doing, whilst they were pelting spear, I started to hit back missiles.
Right.
And, you know, thereafter the song just blew up. However, when Tat came forward, a lot of politicking was playing off, and that again blew it up even bigger. So again, DJ Greg, and to all the listeners, it worked in my favor. Because right now I'm going to places and I'm like Michael Jackson, because I tell you, you know, people is from all different race, creed, color, religion comes up to me, to run up to me. Children is like, they come up to me with their phones and so, and they take the pictures with me
Right.
and so. In fact, over the weekend I performed for PEP party, Philip Alexander
Right.
in Chogwana's Large Park. And a lot of the more white folks came down there, the Syrian folks and so, they came down there and they were more busy taking pictures than me and forgetting about the program, what it was all about. So I mean, with this, in a nutshell, this means something. It's something
Right.
happening for our people, in particular, the East Indian people. And once and for all, we have sent a missile back to all the singers who have been insulting our integrity and our race and our religion, like Krokro and Aloes and Watchman and all of these guys.
Right.
Greg, you will agree when I tell you, I'm sure you was affected, your parents was affected when you would have heard some of these degrading calypsos targeting our people, and the way it would come across, it was very insulting. And all these spears that they were pelting, I pelt one missile and the pressure vein went right up.
Right. So tell us, let me not go too much into that direction because we're going to talk all afternoon.
Yes, of course.
When we started to talk music and this controversy and that
Yes.
controversy. But tell us, Massive, the making of that song, the writing of that song, the concept. How did you give me the behind the scenes?
Beautiful
How
question.
did it came
Beautiful
about?
question. I woke up I normally will wake up 2 o'clock in the morning, and that's when the mind is open and the mind is free to run. And that's when I create music. I'm an original creator. If you go back to all my music, you will see where all my music is original. It's from Trinidad and Tobago. It's Caribbean music. It's 100% original and created right here. So when I start writing and creating music, I started writing this song. I was asleep and singing this song. It was based, I want to make this clear, this song was based on Pridial Lassini.
Right.
Today, you may agree with me when I say a lot of the young folks don't want to get involved in agriculture. So when, you know, their grandparents and their parents is involved in agriculture, the reaction from them is that I don't want to go in that sun, dad or mom or grandmom, etc. The sun too hot, I don't want to go outside and plant. In fact, I have to wait a whole 6 weeks to get some produce to go and sell. That's hard business. I don't want to get involved. So about more senior citizens, they get involved in planting. However, whilst they are planting, would you believe their own children, there's actually thief what they produce?
Serious.
And that's what this song was based on.
Right.
Right? People will say, well, why did you use Rowley's name? If you're a comedian and you go onto the stage and everybody knows DJ Greg, I am going to base my comedy on DJ Greg so they will know and it will be much more funny.
Right.
If I go to say, well, a name that nobody is familiar with, the joke, the punchline of the joke makes no sense.
Right.
Nobody will smile. So when I did this based on a Chinese family. And I want to tell you, I want to swear to God today, when I did this, I put Row, R-O-W, Lee. I was speaking about a Chinese family.
Chinese.
At the time I didn't thought...
As in L-E-E.
That's right. I had nothing in my mind or no vindictiveness or whatsoever it be or targeting Dr. Keith Rowley, the Prime Minister. When I wrote it in mind with the Chinese family because Chinese gets involved in agriculture in a big way.
Right.
And when you look at our food importation bill, it's really high. And I wanted to, do a song to encourage the people to get more
into
agriculture.
All right, so that's pretty interesting for those who probably was thinking otherwise. That would clear up their doubts in their mind.
Yes.
Massive, tell us, what's your take in terms of the competition? Did you actually thought you would have made it? Because after all the controversy, all the bacchanal, all the confusion, this one saying this and that one saying that, and social media blowing up so much.
Yes.
At any point, did you think that you were actually going to make it into the grand finals after the announcement of the semis?
Beautiful question. Let me take that on that same note. Let me say a good afternoon to the hard-working members of Southex Promotion. My brother George Singh, I want to thank him also. And good afternoon, sir. He's very hard-working. He went through a difficult time in sourcing the funding. To answer your question, DJ Greg, no. I didn't thought I was going to even make it into the semis.
Right.
Because of all the controversy.
Right.
And of course, the funding is the government is giving the funding to the promoter, which is CSM,
right.
Southex Promotion, and there will be a connection between somebody calling the shots.
Yep.
So I was of the view that somebody's going to call the shots to ensure that I'm not in that semi-final or not even in the finals.
Yeah, to take you off completely.
That's right. So it was normal for me. I went to the semi-final only to realize I seemed to be the trump card after my arrival there. The DJ Sheriff was there interviewing people, and he would look at some of the people that came with the grouping.
Yeah.
There was a group that came with each artist, and when he did his interview, he was interviewing them. So you came with who tonight? They said, well, we came with so and so. But who are you supporting? They said, well, you're supporting Massive Gosine. I said, what? So when I entered the venue, I was, bombarded by so many people trying to get a picture or two with me, and I'm a people's person. I'm always a people's person, so it wasn't no problem. However, when I went upstairs and I saw the love that was given to me and the amount of people started to hold me and pull me and want pictures, and I break the entrance into the backstage, and the promoter said, hello, I don't want you to go there now. I want you to go later on. I said, I'm the trump card. Right?
Yeah.
I said, I have no problem. I am willing to cooperate. I have no problem. Right? I sat there from 10 o'clock to 2 a.m. and I went up on stage and did my thing. And of course, when I went on stage, when the announcer said, the most controversial man in Trinidad and Tobago, the whole crowd went in a frenzy. He didn't even have to call my name.
Stage was yours.
Yes. So being a relaxed artist, of course, I have been out here for more than 35 years. I started as a dholak player, regarded as one of the country's best, according to Chris Ramkilawan, I am the Trinidad and Tobago machine drummer without electricity. That's Suriname's Chris
Right.
Ramkilawan, of course. And when I went on stage, I did my thing. The monitor, by the way, was not working, and immediately experience kicked in.
Knowing the stage.
That's right. So with that in mind, I got a lot of support. The crowd went crazy, and I introduced on that night the Lee family's agriculture dance.
Okay, you did.
Joke up the soil and plant.
Right.
Joke up the soil and plant. So that's a new dance in Trinidad and
So
Tobago.
yeah,
right?
you're going to be doing the dance on the
I'm
on
going
the
to
big
do the
stage.
dance. I'm going to do lots more. I'll tell you this. When the semi-final finished, and I finished mashing up the semi-finals of the CSM, I wasn't even of the view that I was going to make it to the finals. Again, I had to the back of my head, politics is playing.
Right. So you didn't think at all you would have made it.
No, and I still don't think I'm going to come in the first three because politics, to
Play.
my knowledge,
Right.
I am of the view that politics is going to play off on that night.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I'm not there for the prize, you know. I am there as the voice of the people, is the voice of God, and just picture me as the angel of God singing for the people. Because for the first time in the history of CSM, you're going to have the whole of Skinner Park singing along with an artist. I don't have to sing on that
And
night.
singing a song as well that was made very popular on social
media, that's right.
Did you ever think that social media would play such a big part in any one of your songs or it being part of your career?
No, honestly speaking, not for a minute ago.
How was
And-
that feeling?
Well, that is, again is the voice of the people, is the voice of God. And
Right.
I always respect the people. And I think the people is of the view that they have a voice. They look at me as their voice. And what I will do at Skinner Park come Saturday, this coming Saturday, I want to invite all my friends and family, all of our social media friends, all of Trinidad and Tobago. Skinner Park must be too small
For everybody.
for everybody. You come down there and I promise you one thing. I never ever fail to deliver. I'm going to surprise everybody because I'll tell you this. The defending champion over that Maharaj, he is weak as far as I'm concerned. And I'll tell you why. He is weak to the extent that where he have to depend on Bonji Garlin.
Right.
I'm a freestyle singer also. And if you're
So
going
you're
to
just
bring
gonna
Bonji
run up by
Garlin,
yourself.
I'm going on that stage, the focus is on me. And he, being the defending champion, the focus should have been on him. So I am telling Umar and Raj today, listen, brother, you came to me in prior times for me to help you as an artist. And I will demonstrate to you what experience is about and what an icon is about. And when the people make you, nobody can break you. It is going to be historic. The people is going to be singing the song. I am going to freestyle. And when I reach the point of freestyling, the people will now compare. Because now the judges is judging two people, they're judging Omarat Maharaj and they're judging Bonji Garlin.
Right, yeah.
I didn't know
yeah.
Bonji was in the prelims and the semis last year. I didn't know he's the defending champion. And my point that I'm proving here today, if you are the defending champion, you have to come on the stage and prove yourself. So I am going to prove myself. I am going to take on the two of you on that stage come this Saturday.
Massive Gosine with us this afternoon. Before you run off, Massive, tell us about the preparations, for the finals on Saturday. I know you're excited. You cannot wait to touch that stage and just belt out your tune.
Well, you said it all, You said it all, Greg. I can't wait. I wish it was tonight. You understand? Again, the preparation is there, but again, the excitement is building up. Of course, I am relaxed. Being again, like I said, being experienced, I'm most relaxed. I'm humble. I'm me. If I was a younger person, I would have been swell-headed and maybe getting on like some of the other artists maybe who didn't make it or so. But I want to send a message on that same point note to some of the artists who didn't make it from the semis. Be relaxed, rethink your position, go back to the drawing board. Don't blame Soutex. Do not blame my brother George Singh. Do not blame the judges. Go back to the drawing board and examine your lyrics, examine your melody, examine your songs, and come back again stronger next year.
Right.
Never give up. Never give up. But what I can tell you, Greg, I have lots of surprises, which I'm not going to speak about today.
We wait for Saturday.
Wait for Saturday. And on that same note, what is even bigger for me? You want me to tell you?
Tell me.
I'll tell you the secret.
You telling everybody today?
Yeah, telling whole of Trinidad Tobago, all the listeners. You know what I'm looking forward for? Calypso Fiesta at Skinner Park.
That's
As
what
the
we see.
thousands going to come down there to pelt me down.
That's what we see.
I
That's what
ready
we
for
see.
all of them. So Chutney Soca Monarch, I
It's the
ready
start.
for you.
Chutney
That is the
Soca Monarch.
start of the Bacchanal for Carnival. right? And the Calypso Fiesta, man, are ready for all them Calypsonians.
Anything you want to say to the to all your fans?
Of course, I want to say a big thank you to all my fans, all the people on social media, YouTube and WhatsApp that made me into who I am. I will never fail you guys. I will never fail to deliver. I will never fail to represent you, the people who made me. God bless you all. And again, I want to say a big thank you to my brother Winston Gypsy Peters that came in my defense.
Right.
Edward Young, which is crazy. My brother, a true friend of mine, Kenneth Supersad, and he is an original artist and he is the Caribbean's #1 comedian. Good afternoon to Kenneth, if you're listening, brother. You know you have my support, you have my back, and you have my support. I can guarantee you that. To all of the others, 103 FM, and all those that who stand on my side, God bless you all, and thank you again for your support.
Massive Gosine, we want to wish you all the best in Saturday's grand final.
Thank you, brother.
See
God
you on the
bless you
team,
all.
alright? Thanks for coming
Well,
in.
I'm hoping to come back here as the champion and speak to you again, Greg, and
We'll see
all
what,
of
we'll
103
see
FM.
what